Hello and welcome back to Astroblur. This is a timeless pick a card reading. Who has a secret crush on you? Who is secretly in love with you and dreaming about you but is not telling you? So to find out, pick an option. Here is an option 1, option 2, and option 3. If you need more time, then pause the video, make a choice, and fast forward to a timestamp. See you there. Hello, option number 1. Welcome to your reading. So this is who has a secret crush on you, who is secretly in love with you, to find out. So let's try to figure it all out. So the first thing that I'm seeing here, we have here the sun. So the sun means that either you are put on a pedestal, this person sees you as the sun, that you could be shining in the light, or they see you, like everything evolves around the sun, so they can see you like you're on a center stage in their life. I feel like your person sees you as a destiny in their life, and this person who is secretly in love with you is trying to get the courage and strength to ask you out, because I do see here the strength card, which is speaking exactly just about that. And I see that this is almost like a mission for this person. You see how this warrior with the sword is just preparing themselves. And I'm also seeing that your person could be practicing in front of a mirror of how to ask you out, because I see your person wanting to ask you out for a date, for a celebration. So maybe it could be like a prom, it could be some sort of dance, maybe a party, to go out somewhere to have fun. Your person is wanting to ask you to go with them, but your person is trying to gather the strength and to approach the situation so that you would say yes to them. So your person is needing a bit more time to ask you out. I see that your person right now is going through some transformation, and perhaps it is something to do with their own courage of trying to find it in themselves for the right time to make a move, the right time to go. But I see that this person is really in love with you. We have here unconditional love, and I see that maybe you are the creative type, or this person who's in love with you could be a creative type. Maybe they're involved in music, with dancing, maybe they're artists, maybe they're very creative, maybe you are very creative, and this person is really appreciating how you appreciate such a creativity and beauty. And maybe there's gardens and flowers and just beautiful creative energy, and crystals. So maybe crystals are here some kind of a way. Maybe this person has mentioned something about crystals or seen you with the crystals. I do see here as well that your person is trying to overcome this challenge, right, and to come up to you. So there's delays at this time, and I think autumn, we have autumn card here, so could be that autumn is when the person would get the courage to actually do this. I do see that your person is trying to this is not somebody you have dated before. So just to be clear, this is not your ex or somebody you have gone out with before. This is somebody who is admiring you from afar, admiring from a distance, and who is waiting for the right moment, for the lucky opportunity to come in, for them to make a move and to ask you out. So this is a very young, fresh energy, and I see that your person definitely sees you as the miracle. So they put you very high on a pedestal. They put you very high. How they look at you, you are this very creative, gentle soul, and maybe you're very determined as well. Maybe that's what also they admire about you. And I'm seeing that for some, this person could be living in one of those very high buildings, like on top floors or something, those apartments on the higher end of the building. Yes, so what else do we see here? I do see that, so your person could have a Sagittarius in the chart, or could have Leo, because we have the sun here as well, or the fiery energy. But also your person could be different from you in a nationality, on a different, because we have Sagittarius, so you could be from a different places, from a different areas. You could live in a different states or different locations from another. You're not in the same neighborhood. So somebody is from a distance who is looking at you, have noticed you, have seen you, and is low-key crushing on you, and has lots of love for you, and is trying to get the courage to ask you out, because they've been called to do that, and your person is training themselves what to say to you. As I said, in front of the mirror, I'm just keep seeing that. And so your person is delaying right now, because they're going through this transformation of the personal strength and personal power to actually do that. And that's, for them, is maybe something they're not used to. It maybe this person is a creative type, could be, right? And they're not maybe used to do such things, and so this is maybe the first time. So it's definitely for this person is getting out of the comfort zone to do such thing. But this person wants you to say yes, so they want to come prepared. They do not want to mess up the opportunity. So yes, it is very sweet and gentle, the energy here. I'm seeing for some as well, this person could have a dark hair, so there could be a bit of a clue there as well. And yes, so look for clues for something to do with the creation. Also, I feel like you might, either this person is dreaming about you, or you have seen this person in your dreams. So if you have dreamed about somebody, let's say just before you came to this reading, and you had somebody come up in your dream, maybe that could be a clue over there as well. I'm seeing that your person wants to be very generous towards you when they come. So I feel like they want to take you out to have a good time, go to a party, go to dance, celebration, or maybe this person is going to ask you out when you're going to be on the celebration. Maybe you are connected through friends, but they're friends of the friends also can be, because Sagittarius can mean that as well. So like a distant connections that you could have with this person, and then maybe you meet on the party, or when you're having a good time and celebrations, and that's when the person is going to ask you. And this could happen in around autumn time. So yes, it's interesting. Of course, it's it depends when you're watching this reading, but yes, so we have here the autumn card. So this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much. And if this reading did resonate, leave a comment and let me know. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye. Hello, option number 2. Welcome to your reading. So who is secretly crushing on you? Who is in love with you? So let's find out. So what do I see? First thing, this is somebody you know. This is an old love, actually. This is, your old love is crushing on you. So here is the thing. I see that this person is thinking about you, right? This person is attached to you and can't let go. So this person is stuck in the past and can't quite shake it off. But I do see here that this person is, well, right now they're in not the best place, but they're coming out of this karmic cycle. I feel like this person is needed to ground themselves. There was a part that was a bit too stormy. We have literally a storm card. It could be that your person has this, the mind is working so much so fast that they get confused, and this creates this big storm, and that they were not able to ground themselves or anything around them, or and so this means that they could be in and out of your life, especially with this card here. So it could be like cycles with this person, and it's because there is something that they need to find the balance and harmony and ground their mind, quiet their mind, and maybe overthinking was also the problem. And so this is what maybe has been causing a lot of storms with you and this person, and that is something that they struggle to detach themselves from. So I'm saying that this person has love for you. They do. We have the loyal heart, we have angel of love. So the love is there. I just feel that this person is not really knowing how to how to balance themselves. So when the mind goes running, it's just there is no way to stop it, and then that's when the whole fog and everything just goes haywire. And so I'm seeing here that your person could be doing everything opposite to what you do. So, and that's what also could have caused maybe some issues in the situation. But your person is really stuck in the head. So your person is an overthinker, somebody who really struggles with that part. So I'm seeing that your person is coming out of the cycle of that difficult cycle of overthinking and analyzing, and they can't shake away the feelings for you. So there's a lot of feelings, and your person is, this person who's in love with you is trying to find signs, because I see that they are a bit of a dreamer at the same time, and they're trying to find some signs to have to confirm that there is a new beginning, that there is a possibility for you and this person to come out of the hardship, that you can start again. We have here the new moon, and the person wanted to take the lead, but they're looking for signs. And I'm seeing as well that it had to happen. Okay, we have here the Council of Light, divine orchestration, help us in the subtle realms. So this is like a learning, because every time when the Capricorn shows up, this is all about learning, cycles, lessons, karma, right, all of that stuff. And your person had to learn, and you had to learn too, of course, your share. But this reading seems to highlight that the troubles that your person had to go through, especially mentally and emotionally, and how to literally how to balance the heart and the mind, how to bring them in harmony. Because when one thing wants to go one direction, another one somewhere else, and so what do you do? This whole chaos is brewing. And if you wondered why maybe things were not able to work out with this person in the past, is because of that, because this person did not know how to ground themselves. And I'm feeling like your person is definitely have taken time out. So maybe you have not been together for some time, because your person either had to take the power back, and by having, especially when it comes to the mind and the feelings, and just bring everything back into the same room, right? Lock yourself in and just sit with it, and trying to figure out what do you do with it and how you sort it out. It's like a messy room. Think about it this way. Their mind was like a messy room, and they could not find anything. They could not understand. It was just too confusing. And so this person had to take a time out for to get the power back, which means by sorting everything out, clearing up the room, and then seeing everything for what it truly is, and finding the harmony. And so I feel like your person has found this now, and your person is looking for some signs and seeing if they can have a new beginning with you. I just say with this card here, I will do it again. That simply means that your person is still in the process. That means that even though that they have grounded themselves enough, there is still a possibility for another storm to come in, for another mental storm, literally. That's what I'm hearing, because it's like it goes through stages, cycles and rhythms. So each time they do it, they become a bit more grounded. So it has to go through quite many times, I'm feeling, before they really manage to stabilize themselves and not to affect their life, people around them, and so on. And I think, yes, it definitely requires some more time. So that is something that for you to be aware of, because I feel that this person is wanting to take the lead and is wanting to come towards you. It's just that if you are aware that it could possibly happen again, that means that you could protect yourself from not getting, dragged into the eye of the storm, so you don't get affected too much. So when this person does happen, going to experience one of those difficult moments again in their life, that you are aware of it and you not get accidentally hurt by it. But this person is definitely thinking a lot about you and is very attached to you, but also attached to what you see, this other part of them that they trying to control. It's like this monster that they're trying to train or how to behave. And this monster sometimes listens and sometimes doesn't. And so your person is trying to figure out what is triggering this monster as well, the storm. That's what I'm sensing here. So this is somebody old love. Your person is still trying to, you see, in a bad place. They're still trying to come out of this difficult time for them, but they have love for you and they have feelings for you, and your person wanting to start again, and they're looking for some signs to start with you and to harmonize the relationship, to take the lead in the relationship. And the timeout was very much needed for both of you, actually. And of course, if you want to, if you don't want to, nobody is pressurizing you. This is just the spread that is telling you who has a secret crush on you. And yes, so I do see that. You see, again, some more earth. So maybe there was definitely a shake-up happen in this person's life. Maybe you don't even know about it. Maybe something happened that made the stability, be questioned. And so maybe your person is trying to stabilize themselves again after some sort of situation that deharmonized them. But I do see that your person is trying to remain strong, and they literally almost out of it. And so who is in love with you is your old love, and who wanted to start again and has lots of love for you, but is a bit struggling right now when it comes to the mind and emotions and maybe something security wise. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. If it did resonate with you, please leave a comment. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye. Hello, option number 3. Welcome to your reading. So let's find out who has got a secret crush on you. So the first thing that I'm seeing is that the person, this person, and you had an ending with this person. So you either dated, had a relationship, maybe you just went from 1 day, 2 dates, maybe it was a few months. Everybody's different, of course, but this person. Now, what I'm seeing here is that this person is looking at themselves, they feel like a fool, which is exactly here, I'm such a fool. And this person can't get you out of the head. The person who who you have gone out on a date with before, has got a very spiritual connection with you. We have a lot of magic in here. We have 6th chakra. Then we have here intuitive hints, soul tribe. We have got here, there's a new creations. We have got sourceness, your magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality, and we have magic works through you. So there is a lot of magic in here, and I'm sensing that your person has got this connection with you, this magical connection, or you opened their eyes to the magic, or you opened their eyes to what they didn't see before. And I'm seeing that your person is low-key spying on you. Okay, don't want to be creepy. We have here an observer. So your person is keeping the tags on you. The person is looking at you and looking you from the distance, observing you, and maybe it's observing through the third eye. Maybe it's looking at you from a distance. Maybe they see you walking past, or something in those terms, right? Maybe looking on social media, but I do see that either they broke your heart or you broke their heart, because we have this one here. And so what I see is that it could be that this person who is in love with you, was careless with the words, or they were careless with the actions, or your person was maybe manipulative at that time, and they were maybe not in their best masculine energy, because we have here the Emperor reverse, and that usually speaks about the person who, it can be domineering and just a bit too pushy, and everything has to be on their terms, not flexible at all, especially with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So maybe they wanted to have a relationship, or they presented themselves as to be somebody who is traditional and wanting to have a commitment, but then the actions were different, and maybe the actions were contradicting of what they wanted. And so your person feels, who is in love with you, as a fool of how the past turned out to be. Maybe that they ended the situation with you, or maybe that they broke your heart, or that how everything, that they were taking it too lightly. That's what I'm hearing, that maybe they were just into for play, for fun, and just didn't really give this connection a true chance to see what it is. And I feel like that as this all ended, the ending happened, and the time started ticking by, right? And that your person started to, it's almost like seeing things in a different light, and through the intuitive way, and seeing that they did not nurture the connection with you, and that it was such a blessing that they had. And I'm seeing that your person who's in love with you is wanting to tell you. They wanted to tell you the truth, and that they messed things up. And that also I'm seeing here with an exchanging gifts is saying that if you were a person who already open to spirituality, then maybe you gave them this. It's almost like, oh, I touch you, that's it, you have it now too. That kind of a way that this person is also like they opened up to this magical world that was not open to them before until they met you. And so they didn't take it seriously at first, because, well, what is it, just silly laugh, right? And I think that when they ended this, or you ended, or the broken heart happened and the separation happened, that this is where the intuitive hints have started coming in. This is when the magic is starting coming into their life. This is maybe when they can't stop thinking about it, they can't get you out of their head. So maybe they see you everywhere they go, because with the third eye, this is where, when, let's say, you just kind of imagining, right, the other person next to you, or you kind of forgetting the shape, or you kind of feel that they're here, you kind of see them there, you imagine them there. This is the third eye. This is what it actually is. It's not imagination, it's just that you are able to literally see them in the reality. It's just that it's not as clear as you would see like this, for example, right? It's just a bit not in the same strength. So this is why I'm sensing that your person has been seeing you everywhere they go, and they can't get you out of their head. They can't forget you. They can't. So, and this, it was all a purpose, that, and through those moments, they started to see that it was something so much more deeper than at first they thought it was going to be. And now this is where they're looking at themselves in the mirror, and they're questioning themselves, who they are, why did they do something, that they feel such a fool that they missed their opportunity at the time of this blessing that it was in their life, and that maybe you were very nurturing to them. and you were taking care of them, and you were so nice to them, and maybe you were going outside and you were having a great time, and everything was just easy with you. But this, it maybe required some planning. Maybe there was something that required planning that they just didn't, just kind of brushed it off, and they didn't want to move forward maybe with you at that time. So what I'm seeing now is that this person is wanting to have a victory over the situation. So I'm seeing that this person wanted to turn things around, and the person wanting to balance the scales, wanted to bring justice to the situation, is wanting to offer you the commitment, wanting to offer you the stability. They're observing you from a distance. Maybe when you go outside, they see you there, or maybe once again through the third eye. Maybe they see you through there, and maybe a person who's in love with you start to understand that they need to be more careful what they say, because what they say manifests. And so maybe your person didn't believe in that before. Maybe they just, joking and just throwing some comments or whatever, and didn't realize that every word they said or whatever they thought would actually come true. And that's when watch the words and magic works through you. It speaks exactly like that. And maybe that was not the intention. Maybe they wanted to have this relationship with you, but they were just joking, and the words, they were careless of what they said, and eventually they manifested what they were saying or what they were thinking. So especially if they were not feeling secure enough, or they didn't think that they maybe deserved you, and that's where, maybe they joke some stuff, and it happened, and maybe you left, or maybe something happened. That's what I'm seeing here. And so I see that your person is being awakened to the new person, like they are being reborn, because this is a new age. So this person is entering to realize, firstly, the power of words, the power of thinking, and that they are a magical person, and that everything they say, think comes true, and that they have to be really careful about what they think or say. And that realization also sees them of wanting to take this blessing with you and have a victory with you, and be more nurturing, and have this plan. I see that this person wanted to have a plan to make things, to move towards a commitment, because I'm seeing that before, even if they wanted, they just didn't know how to do it. The actions could have been really not aligned with what they really maybe even wanted, or something was here misaligned. Yes, so the person who is in love with you could be far away from you as well. And we have here Virgo, we have Taurus, so we have an earthy energy, and we have the first house, which can be an Aries. And we do have an Aries here. We have Libra, we have Taurus again, okay? And some more earth signs, so Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Okay, so this is the signs that we have. Of course, doesn't have to be, but this is more of earthy energy here, right? So the stability is the question of this reading. And so maybe your person who is in love with you is wanting to give you a gift. I'm seeing that as well. And they want to come clean to you. They want to tell you, they want to speak that they were as a fool in the past, that they messed things up, and they didn't take it seriously enough. That's what I'm seeing here. And that they have changed, and they are wanting to be more nurturing and more open to you, and they want to create this plan to have you both moving towards the stability. And so they're observing you from a distance. They're looking at you just like the stars there, far away, but you see, far away, they're looking at you and thinking how they can do that. So this is what I see for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If this reading did resonate with you, please leave a comment and consider subscribing as well. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye.